Welcome back, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens. We are here to discuss another of the fall 2023 anime season, and we are going to start off by burning all the witches.
That doesn't sound very nice.
I mean, that's what the characters on the show want to do.
That's true, except they also hang them by the neck until they die.
And shoot them a lot.
So, just kill the witches.
Yeah, just killing witches. That's all they want to do. I think that this anime is something that puts a little bit of a unique spin on the whole magic versus technology kind of thing.
Do go on.
Well, and by this anime, we're talking about Kingdom of Ruin, which I haven't introduced yet. I just said kill the witches. But this anime takes place in a modern-ish world, it seems.
It's confusing because it has elements of a more aged society and then elements of a more modern society, which makes it a little hard to point precisely when this is taking place. And it's also in a fantastical realm, which compounds the difficulty.
Yeah, it takes place in essentially a modern world, though, because there's modern cities, there's satellites, they have things in space, they have smartphones, they have the internet to a degree, it seems.
Yeah, it's mainly their dress that just doesn't seem to fit in with the whole setting.
Yeah, but I think that kind of makes it interesting. That's one of the things where it makes it one of those kind of settings out of time kind of thing. But
like Nimona.
Yes. In this show, we are looking at the age-old rivalry of magic versus technology, and it comes in the form of the Redania Empire versus the witches.
Yeah, basically the Empire, we'll just call them the Empire. I believe it's the Radia, but anyway. The Empire versus the witches. The Empire feels that the witches hinder progress and have used science essentially to all but eradicate them because they don't like that they get in the way and that they were given power by God that they weren't given. There's a little bit of jealousy, I think. They're like, I want nice things and you have nice things and I don't like it. So I'm going to make nicer things and you won't have anything because I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, they don't want to be considered weak. He harps on that a lot, the Emperor, that humans are viewed as weak because they don't have magic, but now they have technology, so they'll take their rightful place at the top of the world.
Yeah, like you do.
There is a twist in the first episode that I probably don't want to ruin because there is 16 minutes of show before we get the opening credits. So you get a cold open, but you kind of have to experience that cold open before you kind of know what the show's about, which is why the theme song doesn't come earlier.
I could see that.
But I think the protagonist of the show is going to be interesting. I'd like to see how it's going to come together and how the forces that align against the Empire are going to be assembled, that kind of thing. That cast of characters is gathered.
I think unlike a lot of the anime we've seen seasonally for a while, it's not one of those animes that lays like all of its card on the table right from the get-go where you know exactly what's going to happen. Like you have an idea of where it's going to go, but I think that this anime is going to take a bit of time to set up and we're not really going to get to the meat of the show, if you will, until at least mid-season. And that's both good and bad. I think that some anime really need to work on their pace, and having that slow pacing with just like a little bit of fun stuff thrown in just to keep you interested helps. But if they take one wrong turn, this is going to be a freaking terrible anime. But I do think it has the potential to be one of the better anime of the season.
Yeah, and we've only watched one episode, but this is definitely one of the anime that I will give probably a second and third episode at the very least to see what this is going to turn into. I'm intrigued to see what the magic system is going to be like and how it interacts with the technology. We haven't seen a lot, and deliberately they didn't show us a lot of the magic system that's going to be used in the show primarily, and I'm interested to see what they actually do with it because it seems like it might be something that is a system that they're able to be very creative with.
I think it's going to vary by user because we've already seen someone who seems to use more glyphs, or what I'm assuming will be glyphs or runes or something along those lines, and someone who's an ice magic user, and there seem to be different sections of magic that people can use, and it looks to be more simplistic, like a light magic system that's like HP, where it's like, I said a magic word, now look at my cool thing where I wrote down, and now look, I did a thing, I'm special. I don't think it's going to be a complex magic system, but I think they're going to present different types of magic, which people are going to use to different effects, which is going to make it interesting.
So are you saying that people should watch this?
I do think it's good. I've liked what I've seen so far, but it needs to keep on this trajectory for me to continue watching and for me to remain interested in the anime.
Okay, so we're giving it a second and third episode at least, right?
Of course.
So you should watch that. Something else that you should give a second and a third and an infinite chance an episode watch is the content here in this channel. That was probably one of my sloppier transitions, but that's okay. Leave a comment down below. Let us know if you have watched anything in the fall 2023 anime season. Also, also let us know if you specifically watched Kingdom of Ruin.
Kingdoms.
Wait, it's Kingdoms?
Pretty sure.
Well, Kingdom or Kingdoms of Ruin. Maybe they're two different shows. Who knows if you put it into Google. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward and ring that bell so you know what's up. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.